I was just about to head over the tracks here and go get in the creek when I looked up in the woods to my left, and it appears that there was an old home site up here. Down here's a bunch of bottles, which a lot of them look pretty modern, but I'm gonna look around for a second before I get in this creek. Alright, I made it up the hill. I'm parked down there. I got some new gloves, so I'm having trouble feeling my camera. The feeling is mutual. So I'm looking at bottles on the ground. Alert. Modern junk. Now that was maybe possibly old. I don't know if those are modern or not. Broken bottles up there. I need to get in the creek while it's still warm outside, because it won't be long before the creek game is over. But let's go look up here. I may have to come back here and metal detect this winter. Alright, I don't see much. I'm heading to the creek, I think. I've been here before. This is a creek where I climbed in, and I found a plastic gun back downstream in my first older bottle right there underneath the railroad trusses. Let me go around here, figure out my entrance. Oh yeah, this is it. I thought about using my magnet a lot more this time because I didn't last time. The water's down a lot. That's a good sign. I need a sign. It's the most common thing you're going to find next to the railroad tracks in any direction you go. So I'm kind of done with this hole. I'm going to get up there. This is the creek where I found several signs, several old bottles, and the plastic gun, just to remind you. But I didn't do much magnet fishing, actually. I will. There's something in here that my magnet will not pick up because it is not. Oh, I see it there. I thought it might be the lid to a. What does that say? Oh, there it is. Oh, I dropped it. I couldn't figure out what the word was on it. I thought, man, that's a strange car. It's a center cap. It says Volvo. I wonder how far I can skip it. Want to play that game? Me too. I love this game. Alright, find something else. What you do get out of this creek is a bunch of letter J's on the railroad tracks. Look at the slag. I did do a little looking up and research, and all this stuff I thought was stone is slag. And I'll tell you what's surprising is there's people that sell this stuff. What's even more surprising is there's people that buy this stuff. I guess by the weight. And there's many pieces in here that go several pounds a piece. But I'm not hauling it out of here. So I'm just going to keep on slinging my magnet. I was wondering why my magnet didn't pick this up. Look at this. That is a piece of glass from the bottom of a jar. Hang on, let me turn it over. Right there. Look at that big old green joker. That is a heavy piece of glass. Of course it was brown under the water. I may carry that out of here on the way back. It's got to be one of the biggest jars I've ever seen. I'm making my way back up to where I found all the car parts a few videos back. And there's an engine buried in the creek. That's the kind of stuff I'm pulling out right now. So I'm not doing a lot of dragging. I'm just doing a little bit of looking until I get up there. This is interesting. Look at this. You know what that is? If I am not mistaken, that is a glove box to an old car. Dash, maybe a truck. I had a 60 Chevrolet pickup in high school. You had to crank with a screwdriver after school. cross the solenoid out. I may have told y'all that story, and I think the dash was similar to that, or the glove box door. She was a beauty. There's another one of these. Another car horn, I think. A little bit more heavy duty. Pretty neat, huh? Let's go find it. Alright, my plan is to let you see what I get out of here if my camera doesn't fall. And it's not going to work. Hang on. Alright. It appears to be recording. This is a pretty full hole right here. Let's see. Nothing. Bracket. Another bracket. Oh, there's a bracket right next to me. Look at that thing. That is for a seat. I don't know what that is. That looks like linkage off a transmission. What is that? This is a front of an airplane. I'm just kidding. Man, that thing's heavy. That's a fan off something. Can you see that? I don't know what in the world that went to. That's heavy though. How about that ant right there? Junk, nuts and bolts and junk. Let's move on down. I hope you can see that. If not, there'll be a bunch of video of me talking and you can't see me. Alright, this is, if I'm not mistaken, you see a little lever on it, the fresh air vent for an old truck or car. What do you think? I think so too. Alright, I just saw this. This looks like a fan motor or something. Yeah, that's a little more modern. Plastic. I don't know what that big old metal one came off of. Every time a magnet touches the bottom, it pulls something out. I want to get up here. This is the same creek where I found the engine that's buried in the middle. I wonder if this magnet will pull it out. I'm not really excited about my new gloves. I got cloth ones and they hold way too much water. I pulled a piston out. I had to reach in and grab it because it was it's aluminum. But I think I see a hammer. Hammer time. I see the handle. Oh yes. No, it is a pipe. I thought it was a hammer. Alright, I'm gonna make my way up a little further. Here's the engine. If you can see that. I just drug something out. You see how cloudy it is? I drug that out. That Mo sticker was in there. But I drug it out. I thought it was a long gear shifter at first, then I realized it is not. It is like the steering linkage over there, and that goes down and does what it's supposed to do. There's a nasty glove just fell off my hand. Oh, I hate these gloves. Okay, done whining. Alright, I'm changing my tune. I don't think it's an engine. I think it is a compressor. It's got a big old metal fan on the front. I'm about to try to pull it out. I tossed the El Magneto right over there. I'm gonna see if I can stand this thing up and get a look at it. If I can turn my camera off. I'm learning how. Hold on. Alright. The engine or compressor or whatever it is wins. I can move it about a ½ an inch up and down where it makes all the river smoke, but I can't get it out of there. I'm gonna go underwater. I'll let y'all look at it and tell me if you think that I need to try to get that thing out of there so someone can identify it. I think it's a compressor, but because that looks like the belt thing on the front. All right, here we go in the foul nastiness. As usual, I thought I was done, so I just stumbled up my way all the way back down the creek, and I noticed more bottle fragments up and down the hillsides. And I was walking down, I saw this blue batul, so I'm gonna look at it. Of course, everything on the banks has ants on it. It's probably just a Vicks bottle. I think it's got a V on the bottom. That's not a V. It's a diamond. I thought it was shining bright like a diamond. Anyway, there it is. There it is. Nothing written on it. Got a little dooflotzy on the bottom. I might check this hill out. Hold on. Or bye. I'm not sure which one yet. The dishes are done. I got it cleaned out. Now I'm gonna look up the hill a little bit. There's another little piece of blue. And greens. And clears. Oh my goodness. Sorry, fire just bit the daylights out of my leg. But that's okay. That's all part of living life off the wall. Alright, let me see here. I'll turn it back on if I find something else. Alright, I just ripped down a bunch of kudzu. It's full of ants. That's because I keep seeing bottles everywhere. God, look at the ants. Those jokers run up you so fast. And they're so small. But they bite. I see a bunch of bottles up there. I just gotta get up there. Hey. There's one. Oh, look at the ants. What the heck is wrong with this place? Let me get my hand out of this camera. Look at this one bottle. It looks like it's whole. Oh, it's not whole. What about that? No. Alright, I'm coming back. I'm done for now. Thanks for watching.